Yes, guys, welcome back. Happy Monday to you all, and welcome to part three of the account build. Here we are. We have entered our second trade, multiple positions, but we entered this trade today, earlier on this afternoon. And the biggest reason I entered the trade is this big gap here. Look at the size of this gap. So I timed the market up here on the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, and my target, my TPs are all down here. So we're currently running at £74, £72 profit. These are all the positions. The account, if I close all the profit now, would be up to £641. So transactions, there's Friday's Euro USD ones. That was an accidental short on DAX last night, minus 88p. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. So yeah, we're up and running, guys. We are up and running. We're making money, and the account's building nicely. We have a nice big gap here to fill. So when TP gets hit here, we'll have a nice account, and we'll just keep compounding, and we'll just keep on building. So a few of you are probably asking, why is there such a gap? And the gap has happened because it's something to do with the Prime Minister of Japan resigning, and their economics are in some like disastrous state. Yeah, something along those type of lines. Basically, I'll have a little deeper dive into it later on tonight. So, yeah, we're running nicely, up 84, £83 profit at the moment. So we'll have a little look at the DAX because that was an idea of mine that I wanted to point out to everyone. I'm not in it. I wish I was. I was waiting for pullbacks, but we are still going to get pullbacks because the DAX on its way up is creating gaps. So this was a gap. This is a gap. This is a gap. There's also another gap here on the DAX. So just bear in mind, guys, we do have that one's being filled, but we've got three more gaps that need filling. So your safer play is just, yeah, wait for the gaps to get filled to the downside on the DAX. It'll be a nice deep pullback. I know we're waiting for this area here, but I don't think we're going to get that low again. So basically, we're targeting these sort of areas for a potential long idea. Stop loss below there, and away you go. That's my thought process on the DAX. So Euro, British pound, someone pointed that out to me today. Just have a little glance at the Euro, British pound. What was we saying? Yeah, we were saying, right, so no man's land in the middle of nowhere. We got some lower time frame demand here. Up here we got supply, down here we got big decent demand. So yeah, people were basically looking to short the Euro British pound, and I sort of said, well, think about it a little bit. Look where we are and look at where the levels are. So yeah, just hold fire on that a minute. We will. I will look at gold whilst we're here. We will have a little look at gold whilst we're here. Well, I said on Friday we're going to get another big move up, and there it is. We've had the other big move up. So now the pattern up here is different to this one and this one now, isn't it? The pattern up here, it's like now we found a bit of a ceiling. Don't put all your eggs in one basket that this is now, resistance or anything along those type of lines, guys. This now is gold just getting comfortable for its next push. And it's pretty much hourly supply. We're creating hourly supply now. We get a bearish candle down here, then you could comfortably say that this is hourly supply. But obviously, hourly demand and supply is not as accurate as the higher time frames. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, gold is all time highs, and if you are in buys from down lower levels, then congratulations and a massive pat on the back. Definitely, I would just keep holding for sure because I don't think this is going to turn around anytime soon. One of the biggest ones that we wanted to look at, wasn't it, this week to keep an eye on, especially, was the US dollar itself with the weakness that I've said about. And today we've had a day of weakness, which is good. We are trying to get back out of this consolidation, which is good. This demand is not very far away now. So, I can imagine tomorrow, Wednesday, we are going to get this gap fill. Whether we get a strong reaction in this demand is a good question. I mean, I can't see it myself, considering how long we've been around this general area for. I think that they want to get cheaper prices before they drive it back up again. So that would point me in the direction of the deeper demand down here, which is the weekly, probably monthly, and yeah, real nice strong, real nice strong. We'll just have a little glance at oil, because oil's also another one that I want to keep close tabs on, because we are also approaching our buy entry, which is around here. So oil is slowly but surely dwindling its way down, which is good to see. Didn't look at any stocks yesterday, did we, guys? I don't think. So I'll just have a little glance at Apple. Yeah, Apple's having a bit of a turning point. Filled this gap that we have marked. So filled the gap. So yeah, Apple could be coming back down for a little bit now, guys. Nice gap fill there. Happy days. Still got a gap fill down here. That's proper bargain prices on Apple. If you got bargain prices on Apple round here, like November, December time, Christmas time, God, you'd have a good year next year. We will just have a little glance on Bitcoin as well. So Bitcoin, we found a bit of a shall we say, a bit of a roof, a bit of a ceiling, a bit of resistance. We found a level that we're struggling to get through now. And interesting, because we've got plenty of supply up here. Loads of supply. We've got take all one. Take all that. Take that. Take that. Take that. We have got a lot of 4-hour supply to the upside on Bitcoin. But from a higher time frame perspective, I would expect more of a pullback to this upside. What I mean by that is daily is we've pulled back, we've created demand, pulled away from demand, pulled back, we're continuing. So I'm expecting a continuation on the daily time frame, basically like a real strong pullback. That's what I'm expecting on Bitcoin for the long term. So we've got lots of supply up here, lots of levels of supply that we need to monitor. But in the grand scheme of it, we have demand down here. We do have demand down here. How do I just highlight this one? Yeah, like that. So Bitcoin's positioned itself in no man's land. I always use the expression no man's land because it's in the middle of nowhere. Everybody knows. So we're at a key area whether we keep going and start having a reaction off of speed bumps and hurdles and traffic lights on the way up, or we come back into demand for another pullback for more power, and then we just go and break levels. Because my longer term perspective on Bitcoin is new all-time highs. That's my long-term vision on Bitcoin, is we're going to go up to all new time highs. And the area that we've come into now from a daily perspective is a very cheap area in the grand scheme of things. So I would expect more upside potential to come. So we'll just check our trade on the account. Still at 82, 83 pound in profit. I am going to be holding this one. It's not Wednesday, so it's not double bubble in the swaps. Ideal. I won't get stung too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one running, guys. I'm holding this because I've got a nice target down there. That's gonna be a very nice return indeed. So this is a very nice trade to be in when you want to be building an account live, which is what we are all doing. So on that note, guys, it's good to see. This is all good to see. On that note, I will catch you next time. Cheers.